then you'll.
Lavender, lavender, lavender.
Today's meditation will be a little darker than you're used to. We're going to go deep, and it's about, and you gotta take 3 steps back to move 1 step forward, and it fucking pisses us off. Come on, man. Have you have you ever been
music to some idiots?
No, I wouldn't say idiots, man. I know a lot of really complex music listeners that like that stuff.
Easy. No, bullshit. They're idiots if they like that stuff. I'm gonna call it like it is.
I disagree, and that's fine. I hate that shit, just so you know. But I disagree with your
That's fine. You can disagree all night long. I'm used to you disagreeing. It's been 3 years of disagreeing with you.
Because I am a contrarian.
Asshole.
So that music, it feels angry to me, and it brings up it doesn't feel good to me, right? And music to me is transcendent and it's spiritual, and it's connectivity, and it's feel good. I like rock and roll. I like some, I grew up on Scorpions and Van Halen, and but that shit, I don't understand it. But complexity, it's pretty amazingly tight. I mean, guitar and drums. I mean, what's with the kick pedal? Did they just have an autopilot on it?
I don't think it's good music at all. I honestly don't even think it should be considered music.
I'm gonna guess that people who love death metal probably think that the Docksiders and yacht rock music, incredible genre music in my opinion, they think it sucks. And they probably think what I do is light and I mean,
I could care less what they think.
Well, and they could care less too. That's not the point. Whether you care or not. I am
truly somebody who is so secure in my feelings about who I am and what I do that I don't care if somebody doesn't like what it is that I do. I realize that what we do is subjective, and that people can have a subjective opinion about what I do, and their opinion doesn't affect me in the least.
That wasn't the point.
If it was somebody that I cared about that had a feeling about what I did, I would then care.
Of course, we care about what our wives. We have mentors and people we care about what they. But the general public, no, that's not the point. The point is you called people a name that like that music. And that's an opinion. And all I'm saying is those probably people think the same thing of the kind of music that we like. And I didn't make it about you.
Thank you for being the spokesman for those people. I appreciate I appreciate they have a half Jewish person in their spokesperson camp. So you're like Robert Kennedy.
What's your favorite genre of art? You love of painting art. You love horror. You love Frankenstein. You love that's
not my favorite painting. I like my favorite painter. If you asked me seriously who my favorite painter was,
why you gotta make everything so complicated? You have a fast.
Let's talk about art. I love Vincent van Gogh. He's my favorite
brilliant
painter.
Okay, but that's style though. But you have an affinity for a style of horror, right? Specifically,
I
Dracula. Dracula.
I collect old school Universal horror memorabilia. It doesn't have anything
But
necessarily
you
to do with
have
the art.
paintings.
However, I do. Well, it's part of. I have bottles of wine. I have figurines. I have statues. I have
There are people that
I
think
have
that
autographs.
there are people that think
Yes,
that
I
that
do
shit is
have.
stupid. They don't like that kind of
It's
art.
fine. They don't have to. They don't have to live in my house.
It's not about getting you to be like, oh my god, I can't believe they don't like it. It's just the fact that people's taste. That's what makes the world go round. That
People's
music,
taste stuck.
you and I both, you and I both agree that that music doesn't do anything for us. In fact, you've taken it a step further, and the people that like it are actually stupid.
Well,
Let's make that.
They're dumb. They don't have. They don't have. Listen. Do you want me to
I
clarify? What I was
disagree,
trying to
man.
say?
Yes,
Can I
please.
clarify what?
Yeah,
The
please do
people that
that.
like that kind of music don't have the ability to understand life.
I disagree with that. And that's what a
Okay.
little Lavender's about. It's two dudes disagreeing with. That's a ridiculous statement, man. That's
It
like
is. It's called entertainment, Michael. I'm trying to take a position that makes us talk about things, and it's funny. It's like,
Hey,
you get wound
guys.
up.
Listen, Kevin is full of shit. He's all about entertainment value. When he says he doesn't care what people think, he's fucking lying. Murray Sawchuk here, celebrity magician. I'm no longer at the Stratosphere, just in case you didn't know. I'm here. I'm doing my thing, and my hair looks good. I'm about to go pick up my mom at the airport. I love my mom. What's one thing nobody can ever say is that Murray Sawchuk doesn't love the shit out of his mom, and I'm respected because of that. And I've done some magic tricks around that. And anyway, Murray Sawchuk, celebrity magician. Did I mention that I'm no longer at the Stratosphere? Okay, guys.
Arlene Sawchuk is beautiful and amazing. Have you met Murray's mom? Have you
Yeah,
met
I
her?
have. I've met Murray's mom. Yeah, of course
She's
I've
great.
met her. Murray, listen, I'm Murray. You're Michael. Michael loves my mom. He hits on her all the time. Kevin, he knew my mom before you even existed in Las Vegas. So take your little high horse and suck some balls. All right, Murray Sawchuk out. Bye. He seems a little rough with you.
Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He comes on this program every week, and he always
A little bit.
I think you're projecting. I think you project your feelings through Murray.
I'm going to go that that's a possibility, Kevin, because you know what? I remain open-minded to all. What is it? Poo it all away, Michael. What is that? Take that away.
That was one of your phenomenal quotes that you came up with, and we decided that it should be.
Poo it all away.
You said that at one point in time. It was a quote by
deep.
Michael Shapiro.
It's pretty
great.
deep, right?
It's a great quote.
How about this one? Either think or don't think. But if you think, make a decision and take action. Otherwise, don't think. You like that one? Is it too much for you? Too many words? What are you doing? Texting? We got friends here to say hello to, man. Come on. Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is episode 80. Dude, can you believe we've done 80 episodes? It's good talking to you.
Great talking to you, too.
What were you just doing? Oh, you were typing that. Did you do that on your phone? Either think or don't think, but if you think, make a decision and take action. Otherwise, don't think. So fix that. That's you can't that's not that's and I didn't write that. I didn't come up with that. An acupuncturist many moons ago once told me that, and I was spinning in my head, and she was like, I didn't know what to do about some things, and she said, look, Michael, either think or don't think, but if you think, make a decision and take action. Otherwise, don't think. Huey, come here, Bubba, come here.
I think I got it. Is this it?
You're gonna fuck with me. I know it. You're gonna mess with me. I don't see it.
I think I got it. I
don't see it. Either think or don't think, but if you think, make a decision and take action. Otherwise, fuck off. Yeah, perfect. Okay, Bubba. Dude.
Yeah,
did you have a nice weekend? Are you good?
Listen, yeah. So we played, in Las Vegas because we have a show on the Las Vegas Strip, and then we went to San Diego, and we played in San Diego on Sunday. And I got to tell you something.
Beautiful there.
No, man. We played at the Rady Shell, which is an amphitheater, and it seats like 12,000 people. A private event. It was so cool, though. Like right in the harbor, on the water. San Diego's gorgeous. And are you ready for this? On Sunday night, I got up and drove, or on Sunday morning, we got up and drove up to LA. And I went and saw Oasis at the Rose Bowl, dude.
You know what's funny about that?
Dude,
Kaylin went to Oasis on Sunday
at the in Vegas or at the Rose Bowl. Was she there?
at the Rose Bowl.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude!
Yep.
Did you hear? Did she like it?
She loves Oasis, and she said, "Yeah, incredible." And they're still
Oh
the Fighting
my!
Brothers. Anyway, listen, say hello to a few people, will you?
No,
Because
I'm still talking about how great Oasis was. It was so good. Hi, Anita. Hi, Patrick. Hi,
Denise,
Oh, the door just opened. Max.
Dora.
Max, are you going
Dora.
to come on the podcast? No. Hi, Dora. Hi, Anita. Hi, Denise.
You
Hi,
Stevie,
Michael.
Popeye. Anyway, listen, thanks for keeping watching and tuning in to the little Lavender. Kevin and I are just really, we could have these conversations on our own with the whiny dog behind me. Boy, is he cute, though. He's such a cute pup.
Hey, I think it's important to note this is episode 80.
Episode number 80.
Michael has drawn a line in the sand, and he said,
8 more episodes.
He said, post episode 88. I have to find a new host to do this every week with me.
That's not what I said.
We're taking
That's not what I said.
applications right now. If
Yes,
you'd
do
like
that.
to be my host,
It's not what I
if
said,
you'd like-
Kevin.
If you'd like to be my co-host, please just drop a line in the Facebook chat and tell us why you should be selected. And maybe we'll do like a round robin of doing guest hosts with me.
Do you love me? Do
For
you care about
episode
me?
8. I adore you.
Is this
Are
thing
you
on?
kidding
Okay,
me?
so that's not what I said. What I said was 88 episodes, and then for the final 12, I want to do 100, but the final 12, we will bring on a featured guest, and there'll be featured guests that are deep in our Rolodexes. Yours has yours is deeper than mine.
You realize you're limiting my joy without having a conversation with me about it. You're telling me that we're doing 100 episodes. I might want this to go on for indefinite amount of episodes.
And you can keep going.
I have a
and
great time, man.
You can do that, man. I feel like 100 is a good number. I'm nothing's up, but I would like to stay involved until 100. But I would like the last 12 to be specific, and they don't have to be every week. And if you want to do them every week, then bring in a special co-host. You can do that.
Well,
I did talk to you about it.
I trademarked a Lavender, and I've got the rights
for the spa, right?
No, I continue to use for the podcast and for
nobody says you don't. I support you. So you have my full support.
I own it. And
great.
We'll continue to just ride, right?
This is how all partnerships fall apart. They get into ownership and money, and they start to fucking take credit for everything, and it falls apart. How many bands have you known as a producer?
Hey, I want to thank you for taking the initiative after 80 episodes of going in there today and setting this up on your own.
I did it one other time. Listen,
that's great. 78 episodes.
That's your role, dude. That's your role.
Undefined, though, right? It's just because you didn't want to do it.
You said to me, "Hey, I'll do everything if we just do this thing." And look at, I did one very important thing. Very important thing.
What was that?
One. I came up with the name.
You did? I thought I came up with the name.
Okay, you got credit for that too. Listen,
I think your wife came up with the name, right?
No, do you know where Little Lavender came from? It came from Ralph Lasky, my grandfather's best friend when I was a kid. You know the whole story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm starting to remember.
Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And here's the thing. I've enjoyed doing this with you. It's been really, really great. Everybody chime in, give some feedback. If there's
enjoyed this. You really haven't really.
No, I have. I really have.
I think if people enjoy it, they wouldn't put a finite number on it.
No, I would just like to maybe get off of the every week thing. I don't think it's necessary. I would like to do it to when you and I we actually go ahead and to produce a show that's got a little bit more to it than just us talking. I've enjoyed this piece. I'd like to take it to the next level, and I would like to do that with. I've enjoyed our guests. We've had some amazing guests, right? How long have we been doing this? God, 2 years almost 2 years. Is that right?
Well, I would think that 104 episodes would be 2 full years. But my math might be off.
Well, I don't we did every week, right? We never missed a week.
We've never missed a week.
Okay, so yeah, that's easy math then. I feel even New Year's. We did New Year's Eve. We did was at my dad's house. You were at a party too, I think. I don't know. Point is I would like the last 12 of the 100 to maybe we put a little more into it and and again, I've enjoyed the guests. I also enjoyed this too. So if you're not down with that, and don't act like I haven't talked about it and talked to you about it. I'm dropping it on you right now, live on episode 80 of A Little Lavender. What does this bring up for you? What's underneath the pokiness, resistance, lashing out, threatening?
Well,
What's behind all that?
I think it shows a little bit about both of us, right? Like it shows that you quit and I persevere, right? Like I continue to push through things when it gets hard. Like I think
And you really feel like if I look at my life and what I've accomplished, that I'm a quitter?
well, I mean,
So,
come on. Like you're the first one to
let
say
me-
I'm only going to do so many episodes.
Well, you know what? It's funny because for a guy who, gets on stage and just wants to, I'll never forget playing this great drummer we played with, Joe Mascalino. And I set up the PA, I promoted the show, everything, did all the work, like it was a big deal. And I love to, hold on, let me finish. I love to play on stage. I love that time. All that work for me is that moment to be live. So I'll never forget Joe's first gig with us. And he was a great drummer, like unbelievable. He still is. And Joe, there's an encore. They want us to keep going. We did like maybe, I don't know, we did a 90-minute show or something. And it was like packed and it was encore. And he's like, no, I'm done. I'm like, he goes, you got to leave him wanting more. And I went, fuck you. I just said no, I'm going to keep playing. And he started taking his cymbals off. And dude, at 24 years old or 25, however old I was, I blew a gasket and got into the biggest beef with this guy. So the point of that is that
Rightfully so. Quite, I might add, for someone that has worked in this industry for a very long time. So you're there to give the audience what they came for, right?
He had a point to be there.
They're to a limit. He had a point. You don't pack up on stage when the rest of the group or the band leader decides that we're going to play another song. That's how it goes.
Yeah, well, maybe we gave them enough, and look, that's possible too. But there's also in our doing our residency and doing shows around and setting time limits on sets, and I remember when we first started at the Sahara, it was like I think the first show was 200 minutes because I just
I was at a show of yours at Notoriety that went almost. I almost had
2
to call
2 hours at least
the next day to work.
I like to be up there, but it's about the audience and not. So judging from how many people are on, I know we just hit 1 million on YouTube. That's pretty impressive. 1 million subscribers. Thank you everybody for the support.
How many subscriptions? I'm going to YouTube to see how many subscriptions we have.
I was at the movie theater. We saw Weapons the other day, and it said, hey, in the lobby of Galaxy, it said, please help us hit 1,200 subscribers or followers on
Okay,
Instagram.
Michael, hold on a second. Do you have any idea how many subscribers we have on YouTube?
3.
You want me to tell you how many we have?
4, 6. We've never promoted it.
We have 21 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last episode too. I'm not doing this anymore. We got nobody watching us, man. Like,
that's
on you for 2 years. Oh, is that on me? I didn't put enough effort.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Dude, you were punchy today, man. For a guy who doesn't care about what anybody thinks, you're awfully sensitive.
But I'm done. I'm not even getting to 88. You got me for 80.
Oh, you're going to be a fucking quitter? You're going to quit?
I quit. I just straight up quit.
Everybody chime in. Kevin needs a little petting. Let him know how important you.
I don't need any petting. I just made a decision for me.
We never used YouTube as yes, we put it on it. You put it on it. You set it up to go there, but we never marketed it or we never tried to build anything with it. And I don't think it's a reflection of our lack of talent or our content that we're putting out, because you know what, for the 21 people, they love us, Kevin, and that's enough for me. I'll play guitar. I'll busk, man. I don't care if there's 3 people watching. Dude, I play for my dogs, and he lays by the piano. I'll keep playing. If he's laying there, he might be snoring.
Listen, we all know you're a much better person than me, all around.
No,
we don't. We do. We know this. I admit to it too. The other day, was I not saying how great of a human being you were?
You've said that to me a lot, and I appreciate that, because I care about what you think about me. But I think
I said earlier, and if we wanted to rewind a little
certain
bit,
people
that I care about,
yeah,
that say something, then that means something to me, right?
Did I say something different just now?
Have opinions. You did. You said it's because I care about you. That's why it mattered. Unlike me, you said.
Dude, I feel like a record spin round, round, baby. Spin round like a record. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Do you know the name of the group that did that? Dead or
Oh,
Alive, 1987.
that's the band, Dead or Alive, they're
Yeah,
called?
Dead or
Oh,
Alive.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that was the name. I guess I never knew that.
Let me just
Yeah.
double check my year, but I'm usually pretty close.
Yeah, you're really good with stats, especially
I
baseball.
am the guy that you want on your trivia team. I have a little bit of memory about a lot of different things. So like I do really well on a team of like Trivial Pursuit.
You know why you know a little bit about a lot of things? Because you're a quitter.
That's exactly right. Oh, I'm sorry. It was 1985. I was 2 years off.
What did you say? Oh, you said 83?
87.
Oh, 87.
87. Yeah.
Good year, right? So I was 17. We were 17. When we were 17. Oh man, it was good times.
How do you
right?
feel about music from 83 to 87? To me, those were the best 4 years of music.
I'd have to go listen to. I don't even know what music fits that. I think about the 80s as a whole. Oh, here we go. We're going to go to a chart. Go into a chart.
No, I'm not going to bring up a chart, but just listen to the songs that were released in 1984 alone. When Doves Cry, What's Love Got to Do with It, Footloose, Against All Odds, Jump, Owner of a Lonely Heart, Karma Chameleon, All Night Long, Let's Hear It for the Boy, Dancing in the Dark, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. These are iconic songs that were released in 1 year. I don't believe children today will have the same experience with that much brilliance.
You know what the children of today are saying? The children say about the list of songs you just said, if you like that music, you're stupid.
I don't give a fuck. Do we already talk about that? I don't care what these people
familiar.
Say. I don't care what they say.
I agree with you.
If the children of today were my children, I would care.
Come on. What is Max into musically?
He's into the what is called K-pop.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Come here, Mel.
He is. That's the K stands for Korea or Korean pop.
Say hello.
And they do some really brilliant things with getting children to listen to music. They make movies that have these
movies. Did you see Weapons yet?
No.
Huh. It's really good. Everybody go see Weapons.
I haven't been to a movie in a long time.
I like movies, man. You know, there was not one person there.
I saw The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. That was the last.
You did go to that. So what's your thought on that?
Yeah.
Are we talking about?
No, are we talking?
I was waiting for you to answer. I said, when did you? I said, when did you go?
Yeah, and then you traded your whole attention span to the dog. So I was just waiting. I was just waiting.
Hey, you see that?
It was horrible.
Oh, Sam said it was weird too.
Sam we went together. Sam and I went together.
Oh,
it wasn't publicized that we went and saw it together, but we went together.
Okay. Well, he's out at no more than $75 at that. It's worth that. Tickets are $130. He said he got some comps or something, but it's such a brilliant venue. It's so cool. But what was your take on what you felt was wrong with it or didn't hit the mark? There's a lot of CGI.
Let's just say, somebody decided to take 1984 by Van Halen and through AI technology could lift the lead vocal out and the guitar solos and then create it in a new environment and then put just the solos back in. And it didn't really fit because it was a little blurry because of the technology making it a little weird. You don't take something so freaking classic like The Wizard of Oz, which is one of the best movies of all.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
Fight me on that one. I will defend that. What I just said. It's one of the best movies of all time. And
it's your opinion. Some people disagree with it.
It's my opinion. Yeah, but I'm pretty with it.
I love it. Yeah, man. You ever watch it on mushrooms?
No, I've never done any hallucinogenic drugs in my life.
Well, you're missing out, man. Because human beings should explore and have experiences. I'm probably losing some fans with that. Not that I had any to begin with, but still, and I'm clean and sober, but I did have some experiences that I think are recommended. Wizard of Oz on mushrooms is definitely highly recommended. Also, Awakening, like definitely do some psychedelics before you go see that show here in Las Vegas. What are you doing now? Are you looking up how to get mushrooms?
I am. I'm just seeing like the rules for microdosing.
Oh yeah, but that's not going to hallucinate. Microdosing is more of a body feel. That's what's interesting about mushrooms is you can take a little bit of them and kind of get giddy. Take a little bit
Isn't there some
more.
theoretical health benefit from microdosing right now
Of
too? That
course, yeah.
helps with
Depression,
anxiety and depression,
wonderful.
and
Yeah, 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 yeah.
well, so does cocaine. Apparently, I've heard, right?
No. Cocaine. No. There's no medicinal
Shows you what I
benefit.
know about drugs. I've never done that. Have you ever done that?
What, cocaine?
Yeah.
It just about killed me. What do you mean by done it?
Have you ever done it in the traditional sense? I knew that you liked the diet cocaine version of cocaine, but
I like smoking it. Yeah.
did you ever do the other way where they put it in their nose?
It all starts that way. Are you
Oh,
kidding
I don't
me?
know. I've
Oh
seen guys
man.
do it. I've been around a whole bunch of people that have done it, but like I heard it also can taste weird.
Well, it numbs you. Really high quality cocaine. Yeah, it's a thing. The whole middle of my nose is gone because really pure cocaine, it eats the tissue. And I remember playing blackjack at the Hard Rock, which is Virgin now, but playing, and my nose is just like infected and bad. And I blew my nose in a cocktail napkin, and the whole middle of my nose fell out. I was like, I looked at the napkin, and I was like, hit me. It was relief.
You were like, finally, it's out.
Right. And then I got back into smoking it because I couldn't snort it anymore. And then cocaine is a horrible, horrible drug. There's a feeling of false feeling of ambition and everybody's like, oh my God, we're gonna do this, we're gonna pay the house, we're gonna start a business, we're best friends, blah, blah, blah. And then they do another line, they never get anything done. And it's a very quick, it's a strong feeling in the beginning. It feels wonderful and it lasts very short, and then you chase it and you end up losing your spouse and your kids and child custody and your job and your car, and people can go on. It's a balancer with a drug like alcohol, right? Alcohol can be a balancer of the two, but it's not a becoming drug for people. I don't know anybody.
Aren't there stories of people that are very successful cocaine users?
Well, I mean, what was the movie? What was the film that was just a nightmare? Barry Diller talked about it in his book. Was it The
Wolf
Twilight
of Wall
Zone?
Street?
No, Twilight Zone. They were all coked out with the helicopter crashes and the Vietnam segment of the Twilight. I think it was Twilight Zone the movie, and they were all coked out. Also, Robin Williams with on Popeye, the set of Popeye. They were bringing in cocaine and film canisters, like just kilos of coke, and it was a fucking nightmare. Everybody was coked out on it. Look, you can have a window of it, but it's a very dangerous drug. You could never do cocaine your whole life and do one line and freeze your heart and die, or you could be doing cocaine for years and then it can kill you. And it's just not a becoming drug. Marijuana, cocktail, maybe some mushrooms. LSD is too heavy. I think the drugs are okay to explore, but there's an inherent risk in them for people. And if somebody's not stable, hallucinogenics are very, very risky. And I'm not against drugs per se. For me, I just chose to change my life because I liked them too much and they ruined everything for me. I shrank, right? They're limiting. Whereas a spiritual way of life, a clean way of life, getting addicted to being present and awkward and uncomfortable and joyful and sad and all the emotions that life has to offer, being present in all those emotions, I'm addicted to that because that is limitless. Where drugs and alcohol and that thing, it is an experience, but if you stay there too long, your life will get smaller and smaller and smaller. And a lot of people think, oh well, I still have my job and and I got a roof over my head and I got a new car and all that materialistic stuff, but spiritually inside they're withering themselves away. And also I've seen it do major damage to people.
If you are experiencing any crisis or feeling the need to speak to somebody, please call 988. It's the Suicide in Crisis Lifeline. please seek some help, because Michael is talking from the experience and the reality that life can get really, really ugly very fast if you're using and trapped in the using cycle. We're here for you. I'm going to put up Michael's cell phone number right now. If you need somebody to talk with, please. He does an incredible job. Michael's cell phone number is 1-800-543-1934. I'm just kidding. I'm being a little silly at the end, but that's true.
Silly, but compassionate, and you're right. There's a lot of people that continue to struggle with it. There's a solution out there if somebody wants to change the way they're living. I, for one, just do abstinence because could I have a cocktail? Yeah, probably. Could I drink some wine? Yeah, whatever. Could I smoke a little pot? Yeah, maybe. But
you're not having sex. You're abstaining
from substances. Yes.
Oh, I thought abstinence just made
sexual.
Sexual, yeah.
No, abstinence is in any particular whatever you want to talk about.
What I think they should make? I think you and I should make this. We're coming up with an idea right here. We should come up with a chastity ball, kind of like a ball that you put in your mouth and ties behind your head.
Ball gag.
So you can't put the crack cocaine in your mouth. That would be great. And then people could go out and party with it. I'm
going to tell you that a real drug addict will figure out a way to smoke crack through the gag ball.
Really?
Oh my God. I was told early on in recovery, if you just put half as much energy into staying clean and sober as you did copping dope, you're going to be successful. I mean, it's just a crazy, we're so adaptable and resourceful, and human beings will blow your mind, right? To survive. And when you get addicted to drugs, you're literally trying to survive, right? Especially with heroin addicts, man, they're not getting high anymore. They're trying not to be sick. And that opiate epidemic that just took us over, and now fentanyl, people keep dying from it. I mean, it's crazy. But I like your style, man. I never tried it, and nor when you say I never tried it, there's like zero curiosity for you.
I'm scared of it. Like I've whoever got to me, whatever it was,
Margot.
It could have been whatever film in school I saw where it showed people, or it could have been a movie.
This is your brain on drugs.
It could have been all of that. That I just went, you know what? I don't want to mess with that. Like it just, I was also not like I didn't think the party got better when I experimented drinking a wine cooler when I was a kid. I actually felt
feel loosened up from that. Like
I was never somebody that needed to loosen up, because I was always kind of the guy in the room that was trying to make people laugh and entertain the room.
Wait a minute. So when you were a kid, you didn't have inadequacy or feel like low self-esteem, or like you were.
Of course I did, but never.
That's what alcohol did. It gave you liquid courage.
No,
so you were able to go talk to girls when you were 15 years old.
I did. I had no game. Like I couldn't walk up and be like, hey, I would
wait,
talk.
hold on. Can you show everybody again one more time what his game looked like?
Hey, that's some Kevin Suker. That's why Kevin Suker had no game, because I had no game.
Well, just the fact you're talking about yourself in third person shows me you had a little bit of game.
No.
You know what game is, man?
What is game?
Being authentic. It's
the truth.
It's the best game on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I practiced some of the other kind of game. I used to go to the grocery store. I'd put flowers in my cart first thing, and I walked to the grocery store and I'd go grocery shopping. And almost every time, I don't remember a time.
Place to pick up chicks.
The grocery store, winner,
chicken dinner, and you can take the chicken dinner home.
It's organic, man. But the flower thing, what would happen is a woman somewhere in the store would see the flowers and smile and go, "Oh, lucky lady at home." And I authentically, genuinely would say, "Oh, no, these are for me. I love flowers. I truly love flowers." And I would go make arrangements. And my best friend, his family owned the French Bouquet, which is a well-known.
Do you wear pink hot pants where you're putting flowers together? And
no, I'm not like that, really. I mean, I'm open to it. But
what are you referring to? Like what?
Like hot, who wears hot pink pants?
You do.
You just asked me if I did. I said no. So what are you referring to?
I'm asking you if you wear real tight clothing when you put flowers together. That's all.
Why would I wear tight clothing putting flowers together?
I'm just trying.
Are you implying that flowers are feminine?
No, not at all. I love flowers too. We have flowers all the time. We eat them. We have edible flowers.
Are you wearing tight pants when you eat them? Oh, you do wear tight pants. That's right.
I am. I'm wearing tight pants.
No, but I truly love flowers. But so typically that would start a conversation. They would end up breaking the ice, which made me a little more confident in conversation. But going back to alcohol, in high school, I could not talk to girls. I was so in my own embarrassment and shyness, and I remember one of my
because you never learned to put your testicles inside your pants. When you walk with testicles forward, that really turns a lot of people off.
Ironically, I went to my 20-year high school reunion, right? And this is some years back, and all the girls that were there, some popular kids and stuff, they were like, they all had crushes on me. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? I had no idea. I had no idea that I was looked at like a kind of a cool kid or whatever. I felt like inadequate and embarrassed and shy and like in my head about it. But the point is alcohol. The first time I drank at a Friday night football game, we split a half a pint of Jack Daniels. Man, I was like, "What's up?" I had arrived. It soothed my soul in a way that got me into doing that. It's effective for a lot of people. It's just limited. It doesn't go anywhere. That's why having an experience and then going back to real life. If you have healthy self-esteem and you have purpose and goals and you have the capacity to give and receive love instilled by one's parents, that when they do explore drugs that take them out of that, they want to go back to who they were. That was okay, made you nauseous, whatever. But like, if a kid doesn't have all those foundational modeling around them, then they can get lost in the drugs, like I did. I got lost in the
I get
alcohol.
it. And right again, if you're experiencing any sort of crisis
drug
or
talk.
any sort of suicide thoughts, please do us a favor, do you a favor, do your family a favor. Call 988. The Suicide and Crisis Hotline, open 24 hours a day. And please seek the help that is important. You are important. Don't ever think different.
Are we getting a commission from that place or what?
No.
Just be like me and Murray Sawchuk. I just make that shit disappear. Like cocaine on a plate, I make it disappear. Okay, Murray Sawchuk out. 2 cameos in one show. Hey,
all
man,
right. What's on the schedule the rest of your week?
I'm not. Where's your hands? Put your hands up. We don't trust each other, do we?
No, seriously, what's on the schedule the rest of the week? What are you doing?
Yeah, I just saw you look over there. You're
anywhere.
How about last week? I hung up on myself.
You did. You booted yourself from the room.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Where are you playing next?